Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am Psychic Bella Love. You can book your own personal private reading with me on my website, psychicbellalove.com. New clients can use coupon code NEW, all in caps at checkout, for extra money off. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe and make sure you check that you are subscribed, because YouTube has been on its mess lately with unsubscribing people from channels, and I realized that I was unsubscribed from like 10 channels that I follow, so I had to go back and resubscribe myself. I don't know why they do that. Also, I do not take requested videos for YouTube. However, you can join my Patreon for the option to request videos on your favorite celebrities. You can either search my name, Psychic Bella Love, or go to patreon.com/Psychic Bella Love. That will be linked in the description box below, as well as my backup channel and my Instagram, and also my Patreons always get exclusive content that I don't post over here ever. They get daily content, so they get their money's worth. Alrighty guys, I am pre-recording, so I don't know when this video is gonna go up. I apologize that things are a little dark in here. It is about to storm outside, so it's really dark outside, and if you missed it, the lights and stand that I was using broke because Mercury retrograde had to break something for me on the way out. So I apologize for the angle and the lighting, but we are pushing through. So this is going to be taking a look at, whether Dame Dash and Jay-Z are really going to make up or not, because, they've been obviously at odds for over 10 years, probably closer to 20 at this point. And Jay recently acknowledged Dame during his Hall of Fame speech, and then Dame reportedly said that he is open to communicating with Jay and trying to mend fences and come to some sort of agreement together without lawyers and all of that. And there was a lawsuit that Dame had going on against Jay. I'm not entirely sure of all the details about that, so I'm not going to include that or ask about it today, because I have to sit down and look up, what the heck is going on, so that way I would know what I was looking at and what questions to ask. But I did want to just see, as far as, are they ever going to be friends again? What's going to happen there? So, Spirit, please join us and answer any questions that we have in regards to the rappers, music moguls, industry people known as Jay-Z and Dame Dash. Thank you for asking, only with the intention and purpose of clarity and understanding, not with any bad intent, just so that we know the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Please bless and protect all who we ask about in this reading, as well as all who listen, watch, and participate. Amen. Okay, Spirit, could you just please tell me, what do we need to know as a quick overview in regards to what's going on between these two? They've been at odds with each other for a very long time now, although they used to be the best of friends and super close. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the first thing that's coming up here is there's actually a woman who is pushing for them to finally just get over this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because she's just at this point, where it's like, okay, I understand, you know, what happened in the past, whatever. Y'all both did stuff to each other. I understand your point of view and being upset with him. But, you know, you can't drag this around forever. It's time to heal and move on and let this go. This doesn't feel like Beyonce. This feels like Damon's. I don't know if they got married or not, but, and I believe, no, her name is not Rachel. That's Rachel Roy. Shit, what the hell is it? And I don't have my iPad so I can look it up, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm just having like the worst brain fart right now. I know what Damon's partner's name is, but I cannot think of her name right now. But it feels like it's her and not Beyonce that, you know, is pushing for things to be better between them. And I'm not saying that like Beyonce is like, oh, whatever, you guys like don't make up or anything. I just feel like let's be honest, you know, Jay-Z's not walking around still bothered by everything that happened between him and Dame. At least we've never seen him publicly act that way. And I don't get energetically that he's at home ranting to Beyonce in the kitchen while they're making dinner about, you know, what happened between him and Dame back in the day. However, we've all seen that Dame has done things publicly, you know, letting us know that he's still not over that. And I very much get that he is sitting there, you know, over in the kitchen bitching and complaining about, you know, what Jay-Z did to him a long time ago while his girlfriend is just trying to make dinner. So, you know, you can't blame her. She's probably like, oh my God, if y'all in the public think this is annoying, what do you think I gotta listen to you all the time? Like, so, you know, but she's also, I know that the two of them are very spiritual. And we also see that Jay and Beyonce are spiritual in their own way too. So for Dame's side of things, I can really see how, you know, his partner is understanding in the spiritual sense that it's time to release and move on and heal from things, because we're blocking blessings and holding ourselves back by still giving power to things that, you know, hurt us a long time ago. So there is, you know, for both of them, this desire to just get past it, because I do feel that, you know, for a long time, Jay, let's be honest, you know, he's stubborn, he's a Sagittarius, he's, you know, whatever. And we all know Jay can be very cutthroat and very like, just get the hell over it. And that's the energy that he was having towards Dame. Like, what happened, it's in the past. Like, either we move on from it and just say we're not cool ever again, or we make up, but like, this is just, we don't need to harp on stuff. And Dame has really come to a place in his older age and maturity, and with the right people around him, that he also feels like not only are we not going to get anywhere by still holding on to stuff from the past, and he wants to heal and move on from it, but also he is looking at the situation of, if we can come to the table and have some sort of agreement, we can settle things with each other like men and not have to go to court, because he does still want his money. So, you know, he's coming in as, yes, I am agreeable to talk, but you still owe me and I do still want that. And let's see if we can handle it, you know, on our own as men first. So now let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to how this will go and if they will have this talk and everything. Because they wanted us to understand what energy both of them are bringing to the table. And, you know, if Jay-Z does sit down and talk to him, Spirit's saying it's not because Jay's really still caught up in, oh my God, we need to make things right with each other. It's more, we were good at one point, and if this is what you need to be able to finally put this behind you and move on, I will give this for you. Like, he's looking at it as I'm giving you a gift by having this conversation with you so we can have some closure finally. Whereas Dame is like, okay, fine, we can be cool, but you still owe me money, so I want that. And as far as where Beyonce stands with everything, Spirit saying she doesn't trust the whole situation. She doesn't feel like Dame wants to be best friends forever with Jay-Z. She definitely feels like he still wants something, you know. He's not going to just make up with you without expecting that you're going to, you know, give him money, work with him on something in the future, open a door for him or whatever. So she's just, you know, be careful, basically. But she doesn't really have like any issue with whether they make up or not. She just doesn't want Jay to walk into something that then Dame is gonna, you know, get upset about it, say I didn't get what I wanted in this situation, and then drag it out even more like he does. Okay, Spirit, are they going to talk and try to come to some sort of agreement? And will they be able to finally make up? Or is this just gonna blow up? What is to come here? Thank you. I mean, it's Dame. Things can go either way. And I was just thinking, you know, people always jump all over. Oh my God, Kanye freaked out and said something. I'm like, Dame's been doing all of that too forever. Like, Kanye is not, you know, the only one who's ever went on a rant about people in the industry, or Jay-Z and Beyonce either. Although I don't know if I've ever really heard Dame say anything about Beyonce. It's usually just in regards to Jay. As soon as I stop recording this, I am going to Google what the hell his girlfriend's name is, because now it is driving me insane that I can't think of it. Okay, so this is the thing. There is going to be, you know, a conversation and an attempt to discuss things and work things out. It's gonna take a while for them to even get to that happening, because there's something about like them not even being able at first to come to an agreement about sitting down and having this conversation and how that's gonna happen. For whatever reason, I keep getting like Dame wants to come and film or record, so that way it's like, because he feels like, oh, you know, Jay's gonna try to paint a picture of this or that was said, and that's not, you know, the way that things went down. And Jay is going to be like, if you're trying to have a conversation with me and we're trying to come to, you know, some agreement to at least be civil with each other, then you're already showing me that you're not coming with the right intention. And really, truly, as open as you say you are, if you feel like, oh, I have to record everything because you're going to pull a fast one on me or something. So it's like there's so much negotiating that has to happen for them to even come to the point of being able to even begin to have that conversation. And I do get that, like, Jay's not walking into it with any intention of giving Dame any money. Like, let's be honest with this, okay? He's going into it to just be like, let's apologize to each other. Let's stop talking about each other in bad ways. Acknowledge what we did together, you know, remember the good times and wish each other the best and go our separate ways if that's all we can handle. But I'm not here to, like, you know, go back and forth with you on, oh, I have to pay you for something. And Dame is going to feel like we can't make up until you make things right with me financially. So I do still see this lawsuit continuing. I don't see them coming to any sort of a negotiation during any private conversations that's going to make things, you know, okay to where anybody drops a lawsuit or doesn't proceed with it. And even if you guys, like, we see, like, oh, you know, everybody's saying Dame and Jay made up, and we see, like, you know, remember that party that I think Diddy had it, and Kanye took a picture with Jay-Z, but there was, like, a bunch of other people in the picture too, and then, like, you know, everybody was like, I guess Jay and Ye are okay with each other, but they've never been the best of friends since, obviously. And it took until Donda for Jay to work with Kanye again. And even at that, you know, everybody was like, I still don't think they're really on good terms with each other or back together or whatever. We might get something like that, like, oh, there's a picture of the two of them because they happen to be at the same place at the same time, but things are gonna fall apart again because Dame is not getting what he wants out of this situation. He's not getting his financials. He's not getting Jay to open doors for him. And it's like, they're literally going to be good for like a month, and then Dame gets upset because it's like, well, you didn't give me my money. You haven't put me in any deals. Screw this. You lied to me. It's over. But, and I'm not taking anybody's side here. Like, don't think that, because if you are on my Patreon, you know there's like 3 people in Hollywood I actually am like a fan of, and all the rest of them I'm like, I could care less either way, because they all, you know, need therapy and a lot of help and are not any better than any other normal person. So it's, you know, I think the thing is that I keep getting energetically from Dame, it goes beyond whatever he thinks that Jay-Z owes him financially right now. You know, whether he has a case for whatever he was trying to sue for, you know, that's beyond, you know. So it's like, if, say, for example, this lawsuit, you owe me $1 million. Well, in Jay's head, it goes beyond this $1 million, you know, that he's suing you for right now. And he's thinking about all the years that you guys could have done together. All of the times you could have made a movie together or gone on tour together, did this, did that, whatever. And so, you know, it's all of the things that he feels he's been left out of over the years, or all of the things that he felt like that didn't work out for me because people didn't want to work with me because they still wanted to stay in good graces with Jay and they were worried that was a bad look, whatever. He still hasn't gotten over that, and he still has a grudge, and he still feels like whatever Jay does, even if I invite you over to dinner every Sunday, that's still, you know, you have so much that you need to make up for with me for everything you did to me, that Jay's just gonna be like, dude, I can't. Like, what do you want? Like, you're expecting me to jump through hoops and make up for 20 years of what you think I, like, personally did to you? Shit happens. It was business. Move on. Like, that's completely Jay's, you know, thought process. So, I just feel like, you know, they might make up for a little bit, but the problem is Dame just is not over the past, and he's gonna mess things up again because he's gonna say something publicly or snap at Jay or demand something, and you know, Jay's just like, I can't fix you, you know. I can only do what I can right now, which is to be like, we can be cool going forwards, but I can't fix the past and change that for you. So, and expect that we see, this is talking about a brief reconciliation and then somebody not getting what they wanted and then having a public temper tantrum about it. So we will get more Dame rants about Jay in the future. Whatever reconciliation comes from them will be extremely short-lived. So, you know, Dame, honestly, I know you are into healing and therapy and things like that. You need to heal more from this before you attempt to try to, like, you know, fix things with Jay one-on-one. And it's okay. It's okay to do that. Okay? It doesn't mean, oh, I'm never going to fix it with you. It just means I need to be in a better place so that progress can actually happen when we do sit down. So anyways, guys, I am going to go ahead and end that here. I love you all so much. Make sure you join the Patreon, follow the backup channel and my Instagram. Book your own personal private reading with me on my site, psychicbellalove.com. Let me know, do you think that Dame and Jay should make up, or should Jay just leave it alone, or Dame should leave it alone? Whose side are you on? And make sure, if you have not already, subscribe, and I will see you guys all later.